Welcome, everybody. I know everybody's probably hot, getting a little tired here. Let me see if I can spark it up and keep us all awake. Flipping this a little bit to focus on ROI in AR and smart glasses. So we're going to connect the dots to AR. And my clicker is there. All right, we are a public company. This is our safe harbor statement. Not going to read it for you, but I just might refer back to it not too long for those in the investor and law fields. Anybody who doesn't know about Vuzix, please, we got a booth, come out and see us. I'm not going to go down with a big sales pitch for you. We are in the business for 20 years. It makes us quite unusual in this space. Leading supplier of wearable displays, a whole bunch of patents, some revolutionary products out there on the floor for you to see today. And again, we are a publicly traded company. Our current product line, the M100, most of you are familiar with. The M300 launched last year and is shipping pretty quickly. Right now, all the quantity is going to VIPs. We will be open for public sale on that pretty soon. I have a couple in the back of my truck. It's in the parking lot. It has the Jersey plates. All right. So really, why are we all here? Honestly, I think we all believe in the AR revolution, or at least we're trying to become converts. That's probably why we're here. I believe it's going to change the human experience in the world. I just don't think there's any stopping this train. We're here to build our companies, our teams. Some of us are here to get rich, right? And many of us are really here at the AWE superpowers, right, to see some really cool stuff. So I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. 4 of what I think is the coolest AR stuff that's out there today. And then number 5, the first 4 in no particular order. Number 5 is the most important piece of AR that you will see here at the show and anywhere on the planet today. I think it's worth at least $100 million this year in ROI and probably $1 billion next year in ROI, referring back to my safe harbor statement. All right. Here's the first one of my favorites. We all know this, love this. If you've actually been whale watching in the bay out there and you paid $150 to go out there and maybe you saw a spout and part of a tail at the end of 2 hours and you think that might have actually been a drowning seagull, this is better than reality, right? And it's real, and what they're doing is going to come to fruition. It will happen, all right? Oops, sorry, going the wrong way. Next up, a shark swimming on your desk, going through an office, missing objects in real life. Is it deployable today? Maybe not. Is there really an ROI there today? Not yet, but it will be, and it is important. As we move into industry, right? This is incredible technology that we've seen. You know, this type of AR, rendering bolts and all of this stuff in real time, positionally aware, incredible stuff. It's going to bring a lot of value in the future. But there's an ex-GE executive who once told me, hey, listen, a rendering of a wrench is useless to me because if my aviation technicians don't know what a wrench looks like, they ain't working for GE very long, right? So how much is too much, all right? So these are the first 4. So the next thing, again, this is our $1 billion idea, ROI today, this year, best, most important piece of AR. Oh, first, let me go to Vuzix, all right? Before we go there, sorry, I jumped it. So an old professor told me, when you point your finger out there, you always have 3 pointing back at you. So we are not yet susceptible to the video. This is our new technology, our waveguides. Here you have your spinning engine. Great for education. Can you buy this stuff right now? No. Can you see it and work in reality? Yes. Is it deployable? Is it driving ROI this year? No. But again, the $1 billion idea, here it is. It's a red dot. It's a tiny little red dot. Positionally aware, at the right time, in the right place, for the right technician, telling him exactly what to touch, taking someone who had previously to do this job, had to have 30 years experience to do it, down to someone who's only been on the job for 6 months. It's that profound. Think of the money that you save. The safety, accuracy, timelines, SLAs, getting your machine back up and running. This stuff is where all the ROI lives today, and it's all available in products just like this. A closed view, pair of smart glasses. This is Vuzix version, the M300. There's plenty of them out there. If you don't believe me, let me go through a few examples for you. All right. Firstly, let's talk about ROI. So for the user, enterprise user, I want to do things cheaper, faster, stronger, more accurate, give myself a little bit safer for my workers, and be a competitive advantage over my peers. As a consumer, I want things easier, faster, better, right? As a developer, a hardware manufacturer, there's ROI in this for us, right? We spend a lot of time and money and blood, sweat, and tears in R&D. Some of us need to continue our existence, and without funding and money and revenue, that ain't going to happen. That's why we need to do it today. And for the investor, they just want dollars, and they want it sooner and better. So, a couple of examples. Lee Company and XOI Technology is one of our VIP partners, a simple red dot. All these is a simple red dot, plus some work instructions, improving customer support, value of high-paid expert employees is now transitioned to multiple lower-end, 1 year, 2 year folks. Allows the senior technicians to work more and travel less. This is real numbers, quantified in less than 1 year. Lee has earned back $20.11 for every $1 they spent on hardware and software. That was last year. This is real. This is today. Our friends at Apprentice, top 5 pharma, unfortunately can't use the name. Let's go from the dot and let's move to a circle, an AR circle. Nothing crazy here, just a circle in the right place in the right time, reading the right knobs, reading the right information. And so for one of their examples, they have a client that does batch swap outs, pharma batch swap outs. Got to do it right. Got to write down everything, follow the FDA, e-pedigree, and all this stuff. If you mess it up, you got to dump the next batch and start over. It's about a $100,000 mistake. Happens about 9 times a year. You guys can do that kind of math. Again, real, today, deployed. Our friends at UbiMax and DHL, I'm sure you've all heard about the DHL. Quantified results. They're in 9 pilots across the globe right now. They're enjoying a 25 increase in picking productivity using very simple AR. Let's call this one the simple AR square. Just a square. Pick here. Put it in that slot. You did it right. You did it wrong. Move on. Very simple stuff. Not too much. A person can take it and get that information and go back to their work and get it done. Some of our friends here at Upskill, I think seeing is believing. So if you still don't believe me, let's just watch it happen. So a little bit of AR, mostly work instructions, voice, vision, all that stuff combined at the same time in real time. You got the same worker doing the same task, right? One of them using Skylight with a pair of glasses, the other, same technician, smart, using the textbook, going. Very quickly you see how this starts to work. What is 34% gain in productivity mean to your business? Is that something worth chasing? I think it is. Again, available today, right now, on the hardware that's out there, and the hardware and the software together, giving you this type of benefit. Boom. All right, so the ROI results, again, $20 for every dollar spent, 25 productivity gains in picking, almost $1 million in annual savings just by using a pair of smart glasses, 34% productivity gains. What does that mean, folks, for developers and software folks? These guys, guess what? They're all funded. And what does that mean? That means they're going to be here today with the technology, the hardware, and the AR software that exists today, building their businesses, building their backbone, their deployment teams, their support teams. And guess what? When the AR does catch up and all that great stuff I showed you in the beginning does become real, they're going to be here, right? And they're going to have the teams ready to deploy, right? So if you're a developer, the time is now. It's not to wait till all this great stuff comes in 5 years, which it will. There's a lot of money to be made right now and a lot of advantage to be made right now. And for the investors, all I got to say is the ROI is real today. The numbers don't lie, right? You don't have to invest in videos. You can invest in real hard numbers. But we are early, right? So the technology is pretty early in the evolution of AR. I'll obviously give it to you from a hardware perspective because that's where I'm coming from. Up on top, you have the cell phone, right? There's the original brick, the Gordon Gekko cell phone from days gone by. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have the Nokia. We would have moved to the StarTAC, still my favorite cell phone. Up to the, God, we had to have a keyboard, right? And then someone removed the keyboard, which was insane, right? Maybe not so much, right? So here we are with our hardware technology. It's available today, and as we start to progress, those happen to be the Vuzix objects, of course, but as you can see the progression of the hardware, the software is going to do the same thing, the AR is going to do the same thing, but what it really takes for this whole ecosystem is all of you to join in today to move us to tomorrow. So connect the dots, guys. It's your choice. You either eat them or you get eaten. All right, Jay. I'm going to give you a little bit of time back. Come see us. Come try the new tech. Come try the existing tech. Try it for yourself. See it for yourself. And talk to a Vuzix representative today. They can help you out. Thanks so much.
All right, Lance, thanks so much. Questions. We actually have questions. So Have Vuzix developed all the software by yourself or for a different use case? I can't fix the grammatical error, sorry.
Not a problem. No, we have not. We depend on partners currently. Our development partners, we're an open platform. Anybody can develop on a Vuzix device. Current model is Android 6 platform. We do provide an OS and an SDK. Will there be a day when Vuzix does provide some out-of-the-box type of applications? Of course we will, to make it a little bit better, a little bit easier for people to start, a little bit easier for people to do a proof of concept or a pilot, to go get that funding, to go get the money, and then go hire a true developer and integration company. So I guess the answer is yes and no.
All right. No further questions?
Great. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.